What's going on, you guys? So there's a narrative going around that I seen circulating through the boxing airwaves that Devin the Dream Haney is going to duck Vasyl Lomachenko. Paulie Malignaggi believes that Devin Haney is going to vacate his belts and avoid Vasyl Lomachenko. Devin Haney, after his fight with George Kambosos, he didn't call out Vasyl Lomachenko. Vasyl Lomachenko said that he wants to fight Devin Haney next after his fight with Jermaine Ortiz, October 29th. But when we look back at Devin Haney, at that weigh-in, at that fight, he looked like Michael Jackson from Thriller. Okay? And something that I've been saying for a while, it's time for Devin to move up. It's been time. I think the Kambosos fight, the rematch, was his last go at 135. Devin Haney's about to be 24 years old, and he's been at 135 since he became a professional, which was like, 17 years old, 18 years old? So he's been at that weight class for quite a while now, and I think it's time to move up. However, now that he's at the brink of that weight class, right, at the limit of that weight class, it's going to be a narrative out there that he's avoiding Lomachenko now. You got guys like Paulie saying this, right? But the thing is, where was this energy at before? And now you guys know I'm a Lomachenko fan, right? But where was this urgency to fight Devin Haney before? See, you know what it is? You guys want to know what it is? It's because Devin Haney's at the limit. That's why. And even though Lomachenko is an older fighter now, right? It still kind of balances out because Devin Haney is a fighter who's at the brink of that weight class, meaning that he's at his limit. He should be moving up pretty soon. He may not have nothing left in the next couple of fights if he decides to stay at 135. Vasyl Lomachenko knows this. And this would be a huge advantage for Lomachenko to hop on a weight-drained Devin Dream Haney. It's a game, people. In and out of the ring. So now Devin Haney, the Bill Haneys, the Haneys, are in quite a dilemma. Because prior to fighting Kambosos, they said they want Lomachenko next. After the fight, he didn't mention Lomachenko. So fans are going to be looking at that. And some fans, even though they know and they seen Devin Haney on them scales, right? He looked like a totally different person. We seen him on them scales. They still not going to give him the benefit of the doubt. There's going to be a narrative that he act like he wanted to fight Lomachenko all these years, but he didn't really want to fight him. He was cloud chasing, he's ducking him, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We know how this goes. But Bill Haney said that the weight is coming off nicely, and we're going to see how he looks in this fight with Kambosos, and then we're going to decide, right? Yeah, the weight came off nicely, all right. Came off too much, right? I think it's time for Devin to move up. Don't play around at 135 no more, even though that's where a lot of the good work is at for him. You know, he's a champion in the division. I just think that him growing as a man, he's not going to be able to comfortably make that weight any longer. And honestly, if he moves up, he may be a stronger fighter, right? He may be a stronger fighter if he moves up in weight. He won't be depleting himself so much. He won't be dehydrating himself so much. He'll have a lot more energy, probably more power, right? He'll probably be giving us those knockouts that people have been screaming for from Devin Haney. But I think it's funny that guys like Paulie comes out and says that Devin Haney's going to duck Lomachenko when Lomachenko ducked Devin Haney. But see, that wasn't a narrative back then. They didn't want to even acknowledge that back then. They called him email champion, blah, blah, blah. He ain't done nothing. He ain't fought nobody. Right? Now that Devin Haney's the man, and now that he's pretty much out the door, and now that he's pretty much going to be leaving 135, now everybody want to throw their name in the hat to fight him because they know that that version of Devin Haney may not be the best version of Devin Haney. Shakur Stevenson also came out and said that they should have a tournament to determine the number one lightweight. Pay everybody lots of money. Pay everybody lots of money. Have a lightweight tournament. Pay everybody lots of money to determine who's the number one lightweight in the world. Isaac Cruz, Michelle Rivera, Gervonta Davis, Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, William Zepeda, Jermaine Ortiz, Lomachenko, if I didn't say him already. So it's a lot of guys that could possibly be in this potential tournament. Shakur Stevenson brought up like a Super Six or something like that. You know, it'll be nice if that could happen, but come on, man, we know that's not going to happen. The politics of boxing won't allow it to happen. A lot of these promoters probably don't believe that their guy can beat that guy. You know what I'm saying? So it's wishful thinking. It sounds good. It sounds great. It sounds wonderful. But the reason why the Super Six happened years ago with Andre Ward is because a lot of those guys, let's be honest, they wasn't really like high profile. They wasn't like cash cows, household name type dudes. It wasn't like any real superstars. And Andre Ward was a guy that was, well, if I'm not mistaken, an alternate in that tournament. So it was probably easier to make that type of tournament versus a tournament where you got all kinds of high-profile guys with big names, champ. You know, it'd probably be a little more difficult to make a tournament when you got a whole bunch of names on there, man. It's just the politics of boxing, man. These promoters don't truly believe in their guys. They could beat everybody like that. I don't think they do. But be looking out for the new narrative for Devin Haney that he's ducking Lomachenko. That's going to be the new narrative. That he's ducking Lomachenko. Y'all know I'm a fan of both guys, but Devin Haney wouldn't be ducking Lomachenko. I mean, let's be honest, man. Devin Haney, he ain't gonna be able to make that weight, so he won't be the best version of himself if he fought Lomachenko now, right? Lomachenko should have fought Devin when Devin was still able to comfortably make the weight, you know, and while he was a younger guy, right? Now Lomachenko's older. Devin Haney's about to be at 140 soon, and now Lomachenko say, hey, man, I still want to fight you. Lomachenko knows what he sees. He knows that he sees an advantage, and he's going to try to take it. So, yeah, man. Paulie Malignaggi says that Devin Haney's going to vacate that belt before he fights Lomachenko. Will he do it? I think he's going to have to do it anyway because he ain't going to be able to make that weight. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.